Before Facebook, before MySpace, there was 6 Degrees, the pioneering social network that changed everything, and then vanished. Discover the untold story of how social media began and why its creator's visionary platform disappeared into digital history. From revolutionary concept to eventual downfall, this is the fascinating story of the birth of social networking. In 1997, when most people were still discovering what the internet was, one man had a vision that would change how humans connect forever. This is the story of 6degrees.com, the world's first social network, and its mysterious disappearance from the digital landscape. Imagine a world without social media. No profiles, no friends lists, no status updates. That was the internet of the 1990s. But Andrew Weinreich saw something nobody else could see: the potential to recreate human social connections in digital form. The concept was revolutionary, yet simple. Every person in the world is connected through, at most, 6 degrees of separation. This theory, popularized by sociologist Stanley Milgram, became the foundation for what would become the world's first social networking site. In May 1996, Weinreich filed a patent for what he called a networked computer system for establishing social relationships. This patent would later be recognized as the foundation for all social networks that followed. By 1997, 6degrees.com was born. What made 6 Degrees revolutionary was its feature set, elements we now take for granted: user profiles, friends lists, the ability to send messages to connections, the power to traverse through friends of friends. The platform grew rapidly, reaching millions of users, an astronomical number for the late 1990s internet. By 1999, 6 Degrees had over 3.5 million registered members. But here's where our story takes a dark turn. Despite its innovation and growing user base, 6 Degrees faced challenges that would ultimately lead to its downfall. 1. The internet was too young. Most people in 1997 had few connections online. Having a network of friends was novel, but most users couldn't find enough people they knew on the platform. It was a classic chicken and egg problem. 2. Technology limitations. Dial-up internet was slow. Loading profile pages took ages. Photos were barely usable. The user experience suffered from the technical constraints of the era. 3. Monetization struggles. The platform struggled to find a sustainable business model. Online advertising was in its infancy, and users weren't ready to pay for social networking services. In December 2000, just 3 years after its launch, 6 Degrees was sold to YouthStream Media Networks for $125 million. Within months, the site was shut down. But the legacy of 6 Degrees lives on. Every feature we use today on Facebook, LinkedIn, or Twitter can trace its roots back to this pioneering platform. Weinreich's patent became the blueprint for modern social networking. The story of 6 Degrees teaches us something profound about innovation. Sometimes being first isn't enough. The right idea at the wrong time is still the wrong idea. But without 6 Degrees paving the way, showing what was possible, would we have the social networks we depend on today? The next time you scroll through your social media feed, remember, you're using features first imagined by a small team in New York City in 1997, who dared to dream of a connected world.